Welcome to Season 7, the NGO Grit. This season, Just Talk Therapy podcast brings you the stories of some amazing people who dedicated their time, money, energy, etc. selflessly, and that too just for a cause. They held humanity first and made a difference in the society in their own ways. Today, we have a wonderful guest with us, Mr. Sandeep Khanda, lovingly known as Sandy, with his NGO, Green Pencil Foundation. Welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you for your warm welcome.
And if you could tell our listeners about yourself and the NGO.
Yeah, my name is Sandy Khanda and I'm based in Haryana and I'm doing full-time social work and there is a lot of something that inspired me to do social work is bit about my situation and circumstances, the things which turned out me to become a social activist for full time.
Okay. And sir, would like to know, what were the situations that inspired you into such a noble cause?
Yeah, because I belong to rural of Haryana. So there are a lot of root challenges. One of them is periods because there are no such kind of rights for women and teenage girls so that they can buy openly the pads. They openly talk over the periods things. So these are the root challenges that I faced in my childhood in my family itself. These kind of situation allow me to think about it and to work on it. So these are the things who made me a social activist.
Okay. And when you were progressing in this journey, did you have any low moments or personally any challenging moments? And sir, if you did, then how did you cope?
Yes, definitely. Being in coming from a middle class family, there are many of low moments and challenges in my journey because when I started to be in full time social worker, then major of people from society and my relative and from family started opposing me because they used to ask me that what will be future like, what you gonna do and what will be the results. So they was insecure being in middle class family, like what will be outcomes post that.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So these are the challenges that I faced during my journey. But when I used to do continuously work towards my goal, after some time when they able to see the outcomes and results, then they themselves also inspired from my work and they used to praise the things that I was doing in early age.
Who was the support system? Because yes, when family opposes, it becomes very difficult to even think properly at times.
Yes, during the journey, majorly my friends who are my major support system throughout the journey, what kind of the help required, they are always there with me. Either it's related to my social work, either it's related to some technical things that I need to be continue in my social work or to set up an NGO. So majorly my friends are my support system throughout the journey and later on my family also supporting me for the better things.
That's wonderful. And any memory you have that you would like to share with our listeners?
Yeah, definitely I have had in memory. It was the thing that happened in 2019 when we planned in mega tree plantation drive in Gurgaon, Haryana. So that was the day before Diwali. So we used to plan plant 10,000 trees, but In the night, there isn't thing happened. There was no driver for the tractor and trolleys that we plan to, movement of the trees and the water and other things
Right.
on the drive location. But lately in midnight when I used to drive tractor to move those trees and the water tanker and all things, so that was a wonderful memory for me when I utilized my 24 out of 24 hours for social work. So that was the most memorable day of my life, though I learned a lot from that day.
Must have been. It's like, listening to you also, it brings a joy that you were doing such amazing work, and I'm sure with all the teamwork, it must have been a wonderful experience for each one of you.
Thank you, thank you.
Great work, sir. And when you, like in your NGO, what actually are there any sectors that you are working on, or do you have focused issues that you and your friends or your team members they work on?
Yeah, basically my NGO working on majorly on four parameters. One of
Okay,
them is climate change. Everybody already know about what is the climate change and the reason behind climate change. This is the one of the biggest issues specifically for metro cities. When we speak about AQI, air quality index level in Delhi NCR and in other metro cities, the situation is very worst. We have to think about that. So we people also working on climate change. And there is another parameter that is we are working to educate the slum kids. There is an initiative that is Slum to School. We're running around in 11 states. And there
okay,
is another campaign as well that is Periods of Pride. This is the real base story that I faced in my childhood in my family only. Based on the those things, I run this initiative Periods of Pride throughout 11 states of India.
that's wonderful, sir. Congratulations, and thank you even to think about it as an issue.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you for your kind words.
And besides this, sir, you said four things. This is climate change, slum to school, period to pride, and the fourth.
The fourth one is we like there is an issue that arise a lot in COVID specifically, that is mental health. So we people also working on mental health. There is an initiative taken by Green Pencil Foundation named Project Happiness, under which we conducting offline sessions and online sessions as well to counseling slum kids, to counseling slum ladies and underprivileged kids from rural India. So under this initiative, we basically delivering the mental health related stuff throughout the India.
Okay. And would want to know a little more about your initiative in climate change. What actually do you all do, or your NGO Green Pencil Foundation engage in?
Yeah, sure. Under climate change campaign, we people doing lot of plantation drive throughout India. We conducting lot of awareness march to aware people of India and people of society so that they can even contribute for the cause, because everybody is taking breath in the oxygen given by the trees. So there is no specific thing. So anybody can plant in tree. So this is in better cause, and we doing aware people about the cause so that they can connect with us. Either they can do individually or independently the same thing. So under climate change, there is a campaign run by Green Pencil Foundation, is One Home One Tree, that is pretty much famous in North India.
Okay. And
And
what is that?
basically through the campaign we giving a message to people, at least they can plant a tree in front of their home or around. their society or any space or area that they can find out suitable to plant in tree, and they can grow it with themselves. So second one is also an important point, because planting trees important, that's okay, but you have to taken care of that throughout the journey of growth.
Right.
So this
That
is
is
the message given to society throughout One Home One Tree campaign by Green Pencil Foundation.
that is rightly said, because yes, as you said, planting is one aspect, but taking care of it till it matures and grows into a big tree, that is the main part of any person who would like to contribute.
Yeah.
I'm sure, sir, you must have had many experiences. If you could share some really interesting experience.
Yeah. We have like a lot of fun moments, and that will be I experience with my friends, because when you're doing the awareness campaign, so there isn't part of like sometimes we're doing singing kind of stuff to aware the people related to climate change, and sometimes we'll do nukkad natak kind of stuffs in front of crowd, and that is also in fun. So these kind of stuff that engaging and more happy moments that we can say about the social work and the journey of campaign about the social work. So people also enjoying in that kind of stuff during the awareness campaign with GPF or with us.
That is very interesting to listen, and I feel that yes, when it's mixed with some fun, the serious work that you all are doing gives it more authenticity also and some creativity part.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. Thank you for sharing this part. And to all the listeners, please connect with Sir and be more creative, interact, learn, and give your own knowledge to everyone around. And any any lighter moment with your friends you had?
Yeah, there are many of moments, you know, that uh, I that is memorable with my friends. Like in plantation drive, once we organize a plantation drive within German technique. Basically, if we plant a tree through a normal technique or through a German technique, then in German technique it will grow like tree will grow more faster as comparison to journal technique. So
Okay,
in that case, we have to mix up something with the clay, like the waste of rice, the upper part of rice, waste part of rice. We have to mix it with the soil, and then we have to plant that tree in that soil. So this is the German technique or German method through which we planted around 1,000 tree in New Haryana. So that was very fun kind of moment, and really nice and different experience with my friends that I hold.
this is indeed very insightful, and I'm sure the listeners may benefit and they can search or research while they are accepting the initiative that you have started, like plant the tree in front of their home or in the vicinity. So they can use this technique by themselves.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Uh, if people would like to connect with you, then, sir, how should they do so? If you could share your social media link or any
Yeah,
email ID or phone number, whichever is convenient.
yeah, definitely. If someone want to connect with me, they can directly Google me. So on Google, each and everything will be available. So they can connect me through any kind of social media platform. They'll find on Google easily, and they can easily connect. They can easily find my contact number and email address as well. Same will be available on Google itself.
So this is to all the listeners, if at all you are interested in any of the sectors Green Pencil Foundation is working on, and if you relate to, then do connect with Sir and be a part of his journey. Any message to the youth before we end, Sir?
Yeah, there is a message for youth because nowadays society expecting more from the youth of the nation of the world. So it's pretty much important to taking out some time for the social work and the society so that we can give to the society because we getting lot of things from the society and the mother earth like there is in precious oxygen we are breathing in the oxygen we getting water and there are lot of natural resources. So now it's our turn and our responsibility. We have to give something back to the mother earth and the society.
That's a wonderful, inspirational message. And after listening to you, I would say from my end and on behalf of all the listeners that you are doing great work.
Yeah, thank you so much for your kind words.
Thank you, sir. Hope to see you soon. Bye.
Thank, thank you.
This is Mr. Sandy Khanda with his NGO, Green Pencil Foundation. He, along with his team of young enthusiasts, are working tirelessly pan India to spread the awareness about climate change, mental health, and running initiatives like Slum to School, Period to Pride, etc. They all are also striving towards creating positive environment for the underprivileged. All these efforts with a vision which is to empower people to be independent and to see all the kids going to school so as to have a better living and brighter future. Education is the crux of development, and that is what Green Pencil Foundation believes in. Do connect with Mr. Sandy to learn how to contribute or to join the organization as a volunteer. With that, I end today's episode. Hope to see you next week with another guest and their learning insightful journey. Till then, take care and be safe. Bye.